How will Arsenal survive without William Saliba in their defense line? That will be a real shocker. I mean, a real shocker dividing the Arsenal defense line. Letting William Saliba leave the team, that will be one of the biggest mistakes Arsenal will do. And just few hours after the rumor that Real Madrid are now targeting William Saliba to sign the player into their team, Arsenal have made it very clear Saliba is going nowhere. Saliba is not for sale. And any team, any football club who are targeting to sign William Saliba into their team, they should find other players to sign into their teams. Any amount of money that Real Madrid or any team, let's say Chelsea, because we know Chelsea is one of these teams, they are ready to pay any penny they have to sign any player into their team. Arsenal are not ready to reach into any agreement with any team of letting Saliba leave the team. And actually, what if Saliba decides to leave Arsenal? Of course, we know he's still having his contracts with the Gunners, but what if Real Madrid convinces Saliba's camp and the player ends up joining Real Madrid? How will Arsenal survive without William Saliba in their defense line? That will be a real shocker. I mean, a real shocker dividing the Arsenal defense line. Letting William Saliba leave the team, that will be one of the biggest mistakes Arsenal will do. Arsenal are where they are right now because of the good and the fantastic doorship that Saliba and Gabriel have showed in that defense line. And letting Saliba leave the team, that means Arsenal have to find a way of fixing their defense line again and finding someone who is going to be doing what Saliba is doing in that defense line. It will never be an easy thing for Arteta to fix Saliba's absence in the Arsenal defense line. And we are hoping really Saliba is not planning to leave the team, because we'll be back to Arsenal struggling, we'll be back to Arsenal conceding goals, we'll be back to Arsenal not being among the top 5 again in the Premier League. Again, there is a very bad and a very sick rumor. After giving out PALMER for peanuts, after selling PALMER for peanuts to Chelsea, Manchester City are now interested in signing PALMER back into the team. Of course, if Chelsea will let the player leave the team. PALMER right now is a key player for Chelsea. He is one of the best players. He is the face of Chelsea right now. When you talk about Chelsea, PALMER comes into your mind. And he's having one of the longest contracts, of course, because we know Chelsea is one of these teams that are giving their players the longest contracts ever in the Premier League, which means he's going to be spending the rest of his football career at Chelsea. But Manchester City are ready to pay 125 million to sign PALMER back into the team. Manchester City are now trying to find someone fit enough to replace KDB in that position. And PALMER has really proven to be one of the best players in the Premier League. And Manchester City will never hesitate in signing PALMER back into their team.